Hello! Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more of our Godseed run through the Hell Pain Randomizer Steel Soul Edition that we are doing in Hollow Knight. It has been a little bit of time since I've gotten to play. Been busy with some other series, fixing up their endings and whatnot, and you know, now I'm pretty excited to get some work done on this. There's been a lot that we've been missing, a lot that we could be doing, and just a whole bunch of stuff that I want to get working on, especially now that we have sight in mind. Yeah, let's get a move on, you know, get us heading on over to where we're heading. Why was there that perfect pop? What the frick? But no, this is actually going to be most likely my last recording session of this game for the summer. Other than, you know, when Silksong comes out, I'm effectively at the point where I'm nearing the end of my available time to record, or slash, you know, like, what needs to get recorded to cover the summer. You know what, hang on, can I, like, land on some, never mind. But, yeah, no, we're nearing the end of our scheduled, you know, chaotic period of this game, and I've been enjoying it. Hopefully pretty soon, Silksong does come out, so that everything on my entire schedule gets thrown off into some amazingly horrible structure that needs its own, you know, everything. Okay, come on. Okay, come on. Ow. I'm gonna leave before this kills me. I wanted to see if I could do that, but no. That room is a pain room that I hate for a reason. Okay, maybe we try this again and get a better thing out of it. I don't know. I'm really just trying a few ideas around and just hoping a few things stick, basically. But yeah, no. Alongside that, this being, you know, my final recording of this for the summer, effective. Hang on. Womp womp. Oh. There we go. I finally got that Geo-Rock. I was like, oh, can I finally get it? Alrighty. But yeah, no. Alongside this being effectively my final recording for the summer, it's also, or of this game for the summer, it's also effectively, well, I mean, today me B-Day, and, you know, what a funner way to gift myself, you know, with a fun time than by going through more of my ultimate pain pack that I've set up for myself. That is quite literally all about how much torture can I give myself before it's, you know, too much. So, inevitably, I'm just playing through my gift that I've given myself well in the past, and we just have to enjoy this fact that my pain for myself is effectively, my gift for myself is effectively more pain. So, you know, it's funny, it's interesting, it's, oh my gosh, we found left slash. I can finally attack enemies in a direction consistently. Oh my god. We finally have the thing. I can do things now. What the frick? I can play this game. I also forgot I have swim. I can swim. Oh my god. We've got... Things are working at a pace that is reasonable. What is happening here? We're actually playing the game for once. I can't talk to anybody still, but oh my gosh, we're playing the game properly for once. And I just realized you are one of the areas that we're missing stuff for. What are we missing here? Where have I not been? What have I not done? Gigi's door. That's where we haven't been. I also can apparently climb. I'm not going to worry about it. Well, actually, I have this elevator, so yippee. As long as I'm smart with the elevator. Oh my god. Yay, I'm a fool. Steady body for 2, not too good, still decent, you know. Hot spring water. Goodbye. Pantheon, artist access, dive floors, master access. A Hollow Knight chain casually in here. That's our first one of 4 that we need to collect before we can fight the Hollow Knight. And nice. We're already off to an amazing start, by the way. Ow. Ow. Can I yoink this and then just hide and heal? I'm like, regardless of what I do need to be on this side to fight him. It would have been hilarious if that was what ended the run. No, I did really need to be on that side to fight him because of left slash being our only real way to fight him. Ow. I'm like, I would like to just make my way through, please. Wait. What the... Why did those birds not want to move? Like, what the frick? Did I dodge the birds somehow? Alright, now we head on up. Should be a wonderfully new thing. Send that down so that way it's waiting for me. Oh, hey, it's Hive Knight, I believe. Do I think I could fight Hive Knight right now? Maybe with some luck. I don't want to test, though, if that makes sense. I don't think Hive Knight will be a good experience for us right now. I think just with the way things are set up, probably not worth the whole setup of all of it. Mantis Lords. Graveyard Key again. Crystal Guardian. I mean, hey, it's another bench at least, you know. We've got benches. Where else is there progress? I mean, we still haven't explored every room off of this. So, it's worthwhile to take another stab at it. Just to get more, you know, happening. Whoop-de-doo. Don't mind the fact that there's 2 Elder Bugs. Whoop-de-doo. Hell yeah, unlike last time we played, I actually know how to be good at the game. Yippee. I did not need to Crystal Dash that. Yippee. Alrighty, here we are. Let's have some fun. Alrighty, so we have not gone through the bottom or through this right entry. Let's change that real quick because obviously we need to. So, and the militia door. Hollowness greatest lawnmower. See you there. Get wrecked, you scrub. It's painful for you because you are now dead. Ha ha ha. Squish. We get grass. I am grassed. We will grab the grass, and the grass will get grabbed, and the grass will give us hope, and the grass will be everything that we could want and more in this world. For the grass Rando is all. It give all. It take all. It know all. The grass Rando the everything. Truly, it is the pain of this world. You know, I'm waiting for grass Rando to also get, like, the mushrooms, from, like, deepness put in. There's a few things that, in my opinion, should be in the grass Rando. Also, there's our first dreamer, finally. It's Lurian. There's a few things that I feel should be in the grass Rando that aren't, but that's just me talking from the experience of somebody who really wants the grass Rando to just be absolutely painful. Let's see here. We are after... Not that. There it is. I'm like, I know where I'm going, I just did not land that at all. Alrighty, and what haven't we visited from here? The bottom left entry, I believe, or left exit. I forget which one is which and what does what. Like, I forget if exiting from that door counts as different from entering. It's one of those weird ones where it just doesn't fully make sense to me. Yeah, that's a new room. Right? Yep. That's a new room. I don't know if we'll be able to do much of anything to this other than hit this. I was trying to get around so I could get on top of that. Heal real quick. Heal real quick. Get smushed. Let's see here. Where else can we head? Can't really do anything here. I could head here. This is a room we haven't been to much of. So let's take the trip and let's do it. Like I said, or like I've said a few times, we're really at that point in the game where it's just move and just do. Ow. Guys, I'm so good at the game, I promise, I swear. I swear I'm good at the game. I promise you, I swear I'm good. Also, this is taking us back to the room that we were just at, and yep. Now it's infected. Yippee. Because we got Lurian. Good to see that Lurian has caused this for us. What part is this? Oh, this is the bottom end? Yeah, this is bottom entry. We've been here. We have not been this one, though. Noted. Like these. These are what I was talking about earlier. Those should totally be considered the grass. Also, by the way, we're just casually finding our route to big checks, apparently. Hello. Thank you for all of this wonderful gift. We love all of these checks that were in that chest. What do you got? Collect 100. I already have 100. We got Lifeblood Core for free? Okay, you just want your final. We got a free Lifeblood Core. That's cool. I think Lifeblood Core is the one that we're fine with, because it's not Joni's Blessing. Joni's Blessing is the one that kind of throws a hamper in what we're doing, because it's either, you know, fast heal or no heal, and in all honesty, I would like the ability to heal as part of this run, you know, so I can be steel souled easily enough. Also, it's not this way that I need to go. I don't know why I went this way. Because my brain is fried. Kaboom. Grass. Nope. Alright. Am stuck. Wonderful. Alrighty, let's head back to here then, seeing as we can now. And we'll go down. We'll go down. We will go down, but first things first, another zero coster to the list of things that we can do. Literally, this run is how much health can I stack on top of me until I just, you know, lose the need for health anymore. Like, that's what we're doing, is just stacking all the health I can onto me and just keeping myself alive that way. It's wonderful. I do adore it. I do adore having to have this much freaking health on me. But, you know, it just is funny to me, seeing us just try and become unkillable through sheer health numbers alone. Alright, that's good to see. Been through all of there now. Now I can go through all of this. And we just make the trip right back on over. Right back on through. All of the things, all of the do, that's what we do. Why did I leave? I did not mean to leave. There we go. And back into chaos. Look, we've got to be nearing a point that is relatively near to some high ends of completion. Like, I'm betting right now we're at least 50% done with the game, personally. Like, that's what I'm mentally saying is oh, we're about 50% with all of the checks in the game. Which is pretty good. I mean, it's not amazing, it's not perfect, but we're doing pretty decently well for, you know, having so many hiccups early in the game that have caused us a lot of problems, and, you know, all the different issues that have been going on. Like, yeah, I think we're going at a pace that is reasonably well for us. Yeah, new room, new shaman room as well. Time to be a lawnmower. Ow. There you go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Get out of here. Goodbye. Goodbye. I say goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye. Do. Yoink. Man, I sure love when I get grass for my grass. Grassy grass. Alrighty, there we go. Yoink yours. Yoink this. Grass and a hunter's note. Of course, of course. And now we're stuck in here, so time to teleport out. Let's head back to here, because this one we still had one entry to go off of, and there's plenty more to see, I'm hoping. Look, our one things that we're missing now is right slash and claws, basically. If I can get those, I've got almost the entire game open to me. Other than the things that require wings. But, you know, getting wings is effectively the final thing that is overly needed for us beyond what we've got so far. Or wings or claws are what's mainly needed right now. Let's see here. Doop-de-woo. Run back through everything. Gosh, there's so much stuff. Alrighty, here we are. Back in this room. We're going bottom left. Ow. Don't get exploded. Okay, it's this room. I'm like, if I had a reach thing, I think I could get there. The main thing this room, I guess, is used for right now for me is transport, because I can't really do anything else about it. And hey, it's Hive. Hello, Hive. One of the areas within the game. Not my favorite at all. Let's grab these two bees over here. Take them with me so that I can actually try and get out. Because I would like to be able to. And, of course, I set myself up too early. Was not able to. Sniper bee, maybe be smart? No. Of course not. Of course you're not smart. Why would anybody be smart in this game? Why would that be the case? Alrighty. This room should be relatively closer by. So let's go do that, since we missed an entry on it as well. And that way, we're gonna be having gone through, I believe, a lot of the early, easy, achievable doors that we've got access to. And then it becomes a story of, alright, where have we not been, and where's really far out, and when can I find another bench again that'll help me out, and yada 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 yada. You know, the typical overarching experience of Hollow Knight randos. Alrighty, we have not gone down. We go down. Oh my gosh, it's this room from the other side. It's the better entry of this room for us. Alrighty, what else am I missing? There's a random piece of grass that I am missing. Got it. Leave. I'm like, got it, leave. I never have to go back to that room now. Unless the game path finds me through there consistently, in which case, curse you for making me go through that room consistently. This door is available consistently now, or that door looks available, I believe. We should be able to do it. I swear I knew of a way to do this without claw. Yeah, I do not know of a way to do this without claw. What's the other way to that room, game? Is that really the only way into there? Is a way that I've already done somehow that I don't remember how I've done, but I've done it? Ergo, you're thinking that I can do it again? I think I did it with a... Was it with the big Vengefly that's over? I mean, I know it wasn't with the big Vengefly in particular. I probably was using normal Vengeflies or something. I don't know how I did this, actually. How did I do this? I don't know. Yep, of course. Anyways, take you on over here. There we go. I'm like, it's a relatively easy one. Oh, it's this room. This room is the game's not being nice and routing me through the other ways that bring me over to here. So that's why. Okay. Nah. Annoying, but livable. There we go. That way is now open. Let's go bottom. And it's other side of this room, which is nice to finally get closure on. Which also means we can get the remaining missing grass in here and a few more kills on these guys real quick. And whoop-de-doo. And then we should be able to take it up. Or, yeah, up / wherever that is. In a second, whenever I come back here. What do we miss? Oh, that's the Coliseum Hot Spring. Yep. Just take the same route back and do the same trick again. No reason to try and warp our way through everything. Do. Hi. Come with me, please. Come with me, please. Hey, excuse me. I said come with me, please. Did I just kill it? Okay, I was like, I better not have just killed it with the back blast. Woo! I almost did not make that. Nope. I'm like, I need out of there. Those bombs be about to blow. I will say, those enemies are so annoying to kill without quick slash. Just, In we go. Oh, hi, Gigi. Nice to see you. I can't really do anything with you right now. Steel Soul Jin, either, I can't really do anything with. Let's see here. Where else is somewhere we can go that gives me something of use, hopefully? I mean, there's plenty of spots I can go to. It's just it's more of a question of, do I really want to do that one? I mean, that door is available now. What is this one missing? This is just a random house that we have missing, so it's worth going to, because I can get everywhere in there right now, and that's fine. Let's see here. Looking for missing house, which I believe is one of these ones up here, if I could do the jumps properly. So not that one. At least I believe. This one is not right, but that is a useful entry that we've got. Is it the one that's like... No, the one that's there is the one that I'm used to using. Is it this one? Door with a regal lock. Is it... It's this one. The flower door. Okay, and that's to the other side of here. See what I can get. I know I can't chase after the thief. And we're about to get our ears exploded. You know, great. Thank you, thief. Explode my ears real quick. Bottle of... Thank you for doing that. And what's here? We've got another journal, which I think is just what's normally there, almost. Alrighty. So most of the things that we can get easy are there. This is something that requires a double jump to get to, or effectively requires a double jump. It requires just a really good, you know, it effectively requires a good, overly good gameplay, to put it simply. We can do this one right here. And this should lead to something that we can do something with. At least I believe. Yep, thank you. I do need to build up some soul real quick. Luckily I forget that there's literal soul jars here. And that looks like grass. And hey, we're in the Coliseum now officially. Yippee. Highs out. Get wrecked. Bench. Say hi, Tiso. Can't say hi to Tiso because, you know, yippee. Can I... Hang on. Wait, is there a way to reverse your nail? Hold up. You can turn right slashes into left slashes by timing your turnaround? Like, that's gotta be what that is doing, right? Like, I'm not crazy, that's a turnaround glitch or something that does that. So this is useless for us because we can't get into there without... I'm assuming, well, we've already broken that, basically, so there's nothing I can really do with it. Really, the rooms that we're missing are rooms that have big things going on with them that I'm not too overly excited to try to get through. That one's a 10 room. This one takes 5 rooms to get to, and I can make it through the bottom entry easy enough, I believe. So that's where we will go. Right, I forget you're in this room. I said... Ow, I almost had that. You know, I can just go over. Like, I don't know why I insist on doing that way when you can just go over. Where am I? You know what? This is a room that... This is right next to a room that we're going to. Might as well go... Or, the room we're going to is literally on the way to where we're heading. Might as well do the thing that we need to do in this one and just get it done and over with. So we haven't gotten to the right from here. Ow. Which, I mean, fair enough, you know. Those mushrooms should really count as grass. Not a grub found. Very nice. And this room found, which is nice for us because that's free items. Oh. Oh, that's Markov's lore. Do that so that I'm not worried about it. Grab the overgrown shaman right there. And the only room we haven't been to is the bottom here. I believe that would be it. That's not it. Of course that's not it. Which means we need to go back here. Which, I mean, fine, fair enough. We make progress, we do the journey again. It's fine. I will do the journey as many times as it takes. Ow. I don't know why I didn't just land somewhere that I normally do land. Ow. It is required that I must mess up this room like 20 times before I get it correct. Ta-da. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Ow. And in hole, in hole, in the hole, I go. There we go. Alrighty. It's this hole that we haven't been down. Which drops us to here, which is a room we have technically been to, but that's fine. Because it's more progress anyways. Oh. That is opened up finally. We can do all of that stuff other than read. Probably new stuff to get from there. Let's head this way now that we know of it and can head probably to the spots in there. And then, if nothing else, we make our way back to King's Pass for tutorial land stuff that, you know, we haven't been able to get yet because of game reasons. Excuse me, I meant to do that. Excuse me. I said, excuse me. Game. Thank you. I'm like, I know you can let me up here. I've done it multiple times this episode already. Let me up, please. Please and thank you. And yoink. Alrighty, hello B-Room. It is so nice to get to finally access this part of the room. Let's see here. We could also go try again at the Ultra Jump in that room, but I don't want to. I'm just gonna be blunt and honest. It's an annoying jump that is absolutely painful. That is absolute pain and agony. Yippee! Thank you. New room that I haven't been to yet. Gives me dress and stuff that I can do stuff with. So much in the lawn mobile room. Let's see here. Come on, what we got? Some important palace stuff, some important hive stuff. I mean, there's 90 pieces of grass in here. That's 90 full frickin' checks. I can't get the top half of them, but really, for there to only be 2 things in there other than grass is kind of a bit saddening to me. Like, I would have loved to have something more in there for me. Casual nail upgrade, thank you. Game being like, you know what, fine. Screw you, take your nail upgrade. Oh my gosh. Channeled nail. Which means more damage. Ow! I entirely mislanded that. More damage, more chaos. I've already been here and I've already broken that door. So that's nice to see. Why were you the normal version of you? That's not right. Righty. I guess this room is really like one of the next ones we could do, or this one. This one's annoying though, and I really do not want to do it. We could go to that left entry. We haven't done the left entry on that one. So let's do it. Let's do it. And then that way, hopefully, everything just goes well and happy and fine and dandy, and I don't have any more pain, agony, and problems. Hi, excuse me, do you mind helping the old man out? I can't jump this high, you know. Thank you. Can't jump that high either. Thank you for giving me room to pogo off of you. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Yoink. Alrighty. Hi, Shade. I guess I'll take you out just real quick, just because I haven't. And down. Alrighty. Here we are, the pain room of pain, agony, and suffering that I absolutely despise with my entire being. Let's do the left entry, because I think we should be able to handle that relatively with ease, especially if I can dodge over half of the pain in the room on this route. Nice. What we got? Battle Obel journal entry. Yippee. Alrighty, try that again. We'll just try it again, see what we can do with it. Excuse me, I'm a bit old, can't make all these jumps, you know. Thank you. Thank you, youngsters, for giving me the ability to fly. Just a little bit. And let's see here. Into the hole. Alrighty, now for the actual pain and agony of this room. Thank you. Okay. There we go. There's one problem solved. There's two problems solved. Okay. Thank you, and that's three problems solved. Holy cow, the amount of times I've had that room blast my entire health bar is not pretty. But now we have access to that room in full. This is the Mender Bug room, which eventually, you know, we'll get to worry about whenever we can have the capability to worry about the concept of Mender Bug gets, you know. Alrighty, grab that. Monomon gathered. That's two of the freaking Watcher or Dreamers today. Which is nice. 250 for lore, of course. Look, we take reverse stonks in this game because we have to, inevitably. Lore is fine as a stonk. I missed that. And I missed that. There we go. All grass is in. Interesting. Okay, nothing up here. Or no wonderful free Mender Bug for me. Would adore having that. The Aspid Arena. Ow. Get out of here. Get out of here. I was trying to get some grass, by the way, when I did the stall right there. Nope. That was a moment. You know, that was a moment that has happened within my gaming. There we go. Get those guys out of here. Should be all of them. Thorns of Agony for 2, already one of my least favorite ones in the game already, so probably not one I'm gonna use. Just gonna be blunt and honest. No real need for it, in my opinion. Alrighty, cool. What haven't we gotten is the real question now. I mean, we're almost full Crossroads. We still haven't seen we still haven't seen False Knight, which is hilarious to me that at this point in the game we're still missing him. When we're at the point where we're questioning Hive Knight now, you know? Like, I could totally go through and probably handle Hive Knight now. Especially with the extra health that we get But, you know, it's kind of just the question of, do I really want to sit through and try the Hive Knight fight right now? Let's see here. You know, I thought it was gonna be the one that's right there, but... Okay. There's a way to get there. I guess we try this again because I'm an idiot. Luckily, it's really close to the start. Like, I remember that we've been dealing with this room in particular for a very long time. So it is funny to me that we're kind of just like, yeah, I know, this room, it's this room. Alrighty. So it's about vertical with us. Or, sorry, horizontal with us. Or supposed to be about horizontal with us. Let's see. So we're about on level with it, I would say. There it is. That's not the one I thought this was. I thought this was a different one. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay, so we need that top entry. He says, nearly failing to gain any access. Let's see here. That's right. I forget how to access this little side room. Because it's in a spot that I just almost always forget about. So that's the access to there. Is it right? It's right beneath me. There it is. Alright, can't access that, but here it is. Grab that. Grab this. Grab that. Perfect. We can go to this room. This is a nice room for us. Go quickly set up to do it in reverse. Grab this. 0 defender crest. Alright, I guess we're gonna be smelly the whole way. Grab this. Fragile heart for 0? Holy cow, this is a tank run. What the frick? Casual 0 cost fragile heart. What the frick? Hang on. Come on. Okay, fine. Can I, like, fall and get teleported up? No, of course not. You're supposed to have claw when you come into here, so, you know, it's only expected. Let's make a return journey. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. Oh, I don't have a bench here, that's right. I would like to, while we're stopped, you know, quickly put on those 2 new 0 charms that we just got. Nah, literally, so, for some people in the chat who probably some people watching this, you know, I've seen some of Fireborn's, like, speedrunner versus hunter stuff in this game recently. You know, it's a fun little concept that I've always kind of, you know, thought about that would be hilarious. I would love to do, the Pain Rando, or just basic Pain Rando, not Steel Soul Pain Rando, with the Speedrunner versus Hunter mod enabled, at some point. Now, I need to convince my friends who play this game to also want to do that. Hang on. Is there... Hang on. Can I grab... Oh, I can't grab anything else in here. I don't know why I came back here then. Now, I would have to, like I said, convince some of my friends to enact in this pain and torture with me. But I really think it would be a very interesting video to do a speedrunner versus hunter on. I mean, just to do everything, you know. Of course, race to the Hollow Knight, not, you know, race to true ending or anything like that. I mean, would be cool to do the race to true ending as well. It would be very interesting. I know a lot of my friends aren't too amazing at this game. So, like, I feel like it would be an interesting video to do with, you know, like, almost like maybe a 2v1 or a 3v1 with some of my friends who have played the game in the past, and, you know, have me try to speedrun the game, quote-unquote, with the randomizer that I've made, being the main basis that I have to run through, and just deal with everything. I know that Fireborn has also done, like, a run of this a run of a randomizer in the past, but it was a spoilered rando, and we just wouldn't use a spoiler, in my opinion. No spoilers, no nothing, just pure blind, find it as quickly as possible. That way it's more about movement and map organization than anything. Obviously, I'd have to tweak the rando a little bit to make sure that no soft locks were enabled, because soft locks are bench mod is not allowed, or within that Hunt is On thing or whatever it is that does the speedrunner versus hunters type gameplay for this mod, and I believe trams aren't either. I don't know. I haven't fully paid attention to it. I've just kind of been watching it off and on occasionally and been like, that would be really cool to have some fun and, you know, try and do maybe with a few friends, just as something overly random as a, you know, room rando slash, you know, room rando plus type experience. Plus, also, it just would be very interesting to try and figure out one of these randomizers at, you know, a good enough pace to handle hunters, like, hunting me down, like, would be insane. Husk Denby. Alrighty. Let's see here. Would be really nice. What am I missing from this room? If you'll let me get it. You need bottom and right. Now, right, I know we're missing. Bottom, I didn't think we could get to yet, but we might be able to. Okay, it's this room. Cool. I can at least stand around. Wait, don't I have Joni's Blessing? Plus, also, I mean, it is worthwhile to sit here. Fragile Heart for extra health. Grimchild for 1 that we don't need. Defender's Crest. Wayward Compass, because I've been meaning to throw that on. Yeah, everything that we have is either 1, 2, or 0 cost. I'm just curious how this looks on this map. Okay, it's a little bit weird setup, but, you know, it looks fine. That way we can have Compass, since it costs 0. Also, oh my gosh, my health bar is huge. That's 3, 6, 9, 12 health. You know, casually, with at least, I think, 3 more full mass shards left in the game to go get. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, if I do say so. God, it really is going to come down to some of these final rooms that I haven't messed with yet. Or haven't wanted to mess with too much yet. We really are casually playing a run of the game where I just try and pretend not to exist to all of the enemies. And that is hilarious. Also, we can go down here right now. It's into this room, which is great. This is a room that we did need access to. Especially with that. And inevitably, we'll be able to get back to there and get the egg. Now that I remember which room this is, though, I'm totally going to say let's make a return journey to here within our next episode, because yeah, no, it's right about that time where I need to call it. So yeah, we've got way too much stuff now. We've got way too much fun things as well. We're doing everything amazing. I am in the boat of nearly considering dropping one of these 3 right now. In fact, hang on, let's just organize this so it's back to you know, our 3 non-zero costers right at the front here. I am kind of in the boat of maybe I would like to reset the build inevitably here so that we're not just running, you know, mainly this. But we haven't even gotten any of, like, the 6 notches available to us because we're on, what, like, how many let's see here. We've got plenty of stuff we're missing still. With the notch charms that we don't have yet. So we will continue to see how things work. I'm overall relatively excited to continue this wonderful run that we've got. And I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. I now will smell permanently as part of this game. Goodbye.